Hi friends, we're on to the next chapter of Geronimo Stilton, The Volcano of Fire. And so this is a little picture because it's welcoming us to the Great Explanatorium. The most knowledgeable creatures of the kingdom of fantasy live here. It is governed by the super strict Chancellor, Professor Longwind. And over to the side, we have our numbers that are also on the map. And you guys can match up the numbers with the name of the buildings if you guys want. It's almost like a number find. Pretty cool, eh? All right. Don't say it. That's this chapter's name. The trip to the Great Explanatorium was hard and dangerous. We encountered earthquake tremors, landslides, and rifts along our path. Finally, we reached the top of a steep hill. Spread out before us, we could see the Great Explanatorium. The city was so strange. The buildings seemed to be made entirely out of glass and were shaped like the kinds of beakers you use in a science experiment, connected by long coils. I twisted my tail nervously. What was this place? Suddenly a cold hand gripped my shoulder. "Please, don't hurt me," I cried. But it was only Princess M. She told me she was going to continue on to the kingdom of the Silver Dragons, to see her friends. We waved goodbye. I approached the entrance of the Great Explanatorium on shaky paws. There I was examined by two guards dressed in robes and wearing hats shaped like upside-down books. "I am Sir Geronimo of Stilton," I said. "I am here on an urgent mission. I must speak to Chancellor Professor Longwind right away. King Thunderhorn sent me." Interesting. Very unusual. As soon as I said the name Thunderhorn, the two guards froze. "What did you say?" one asked. "King Thunderhorn sent me," I repeated. "Who?" the second guard asked. At this point I was starting to think they had hearing problems, so I yelled, "King Thunderhorn sent me!" This sent the two guards into a panic. One raised a finger to his lips. "Shh!" he hissed. "You cannot, correction, you must not speak that name." The other was running in circles with his hands over his ears. How bizarre! I wondered what would happen if I said the name Thunderhorn again, but I didn't have time to find out. Thunderhorn was counting on me, so I told the guards about my urgent question. The first guard said, "It's simple. First you place a request at counter 132. Get the form from window 321, deliver it to window 231, make sure it's not 213, then return to window 132, and they will give you the answer. Got it?" I don't know if I got it. Rats! I hadn't understood a thing. The guard led me to a room filled with really long lines of people waiting in front of windows. They all looked exhausted. Some had fallen asleep and were snoring. Gulp. How long do you think it will take to get an answer?" I asked worriedly. "Depends on the question," he said. "It could take a month, a year, a century." "But I can't wait!" I shrieked. "I need an answer." "Immediately. The elfin forest is in danger. It's a matter of life and death." The guard scratched his chin slowly. "Well, I guess for urgent cases like yours, they might make an exception and let you ask your question directly to the Chancellor during the next Great Council." "Great!" I squeaked. "Let's go." "Hold on," the guard replied. "First, I must see if you are allowed." In the room of great thinkers, only the most dedicated students may enter. He brought me to a room lined with rows of filing cabinets, which apparently held all the report cards of all the students in the world. Then he opened a folder labeled Sir Geronimo of Stilton, and started to dig through my school file. Lucky for me, I had been a pretty good student. When the guard saw my report cards, he nodded and put a stamp on the scroll. It read, "This certifies that the knight is a serious student and may enter the room of great thinkers. Signed, the first guard." The guard checked his watch and yawned. "Better hurry. The next meeting is in exactly 1 minute and 12 seconds. Oh, and if you're late, you're out of luck." Cheese sticks! I ran as fast as my paws could carry me. Who is that? What? Excuse me? What is he doing? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that is it for this chapter. The next chapter is called Blah, blah, blah. All right, so this is where he's gone to talk to the great thinkers. Until next time, guys. Bye.